So are you going to do an intro?
All right, folks. Welcome to, I guess, is this week 3? Technically, it's week 4 since I was sick last week. So I do apologize for that. But we are at week 3 of the still unnamed podcast. We really need to come up with a fucking name for this. You all right there, Gabe?
No, yeah, I'm fine.
Just like you had some tissue there, it's like, do you need a moment?
No comment.
So we like I said, we're here on week 4. So the production value is down a little bit because JJ popped up on us out of nowhere.
Oh yes, yeah.
So
blame it on me, you fucking.
We had to have slates in the background for how many.
Actually, wait a minute. Didn't you give us? Hang on. Whoops,
Yeah,
that's the wrong.
I gave you one with 4 people, but like the dimensions weren't good or whatever because I didn't know that you couldn't resize them.
Let me look and see if I've got that still desktop.
Oh, all right. Well, somebody talk meanwhile because you're live right now, aren't you?
Yeah, we might be live. There might be people watching.
No, seriously though, but like you gotta understand the Chris method. It's oh shit, I have to do something.
Yeah, that's too much.
No. Here's what I find hilarious. Back before we started this thing, like me and Chris spoke about it, and he said that the problem with the podcast he used to have was that he could never find reliable people. That people would always cancel last minute, and that people would be late constantly. And
well, you saw, like John was like, "Oh, I'm in."
Well, yeah, but you're pretty unfucking consistent yourself.
It was one time, and I had the fucking plague, dude.
We're 25 minutes late. just saying.
Well, yeah, well, that was because my computer blue screened like 4 times, so I don't know what the hell's going on. I've got to figure out the fix. So
just saying, and I'm not saying it's your fault or anything. I'm just saying, I'm stating the facts.
I'm not saying it's your fault. You're just a piece of shit, Pyro. All right, all in favor of kicking Gabe off the podcast?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Yeah, let's start that back up again.
Oh, there you go, Tony. There you go. And JJ's automatically on my side because he's brothers. Bye, Gabe.
No,
Bye.
but see, like I'm totally twisted because
there
like,
we go. Gabe's gone.
The guitar badass on my right. I've got Mario, and plus he drinks, so me and him could probably share
Mario
drink.
plus he drinks. He's a drunk Mario.
I just realized he was calling Gabe Mario. That's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up.
Does he not look like him? Or did I just not remember Mario correctly?
Well,
he looks like Mario if Mario got like flattened.
Are we talking about the movie here? Am I gonna fucking go get John Leguizamo and just hang out with him for?
Dude, John Leguizamo.
I'm actually doing a video of why video game movies are so bad. I'm hoping to have it sometime this week or next week.
Dude,
it's because they're video game movies. That's why.
Need for Speed looks so like.
Well, okay, back in the 80s or 90s, I can understand why they made video game movies. Is because it's not like video games had like a really big plot or anything like that, and you could work with it. But now it's like, why even bother trying to doing like a game Beyond Two Souls? I just got done playing that. That was a movie all on its own, and for them to
but it wasn't even like really a game though, right? It was just a movie.
No,
right?
it was no. You did a lot of stuff in it, but
it was like Heavy Rain.
No, yeah. Hold on. It was less of a game than Heavy Rain was, from what I've
really
seen.
Like Heavy Rain, wasn't really.
No, you had to use the joysticks a lot to dodge and to fight. I wish there was more chapters like when you're in the Middle East where you're running around using Aiden more.
You just like your war memories.
Yeah, that's it.
He had his flashbacks, in the middle of the game. Charlie was coming out of the woods. Oh, Charlie!
No.
Gabe might be a secret terrorist that we don't know about.
That's true. You don't want to make him mad.
I don't know where you're getting the secret part from. I'm very open about it.
Yeah. So our first topic for the week that I wanted to kind of talk about, now that I've actually gotten a chance to play it, it only took 6 days for me to be able to get into it, was Grand Theft Auto Online. What did you guys think about GTA Online?
I liked it. It was a lot like Red Dead Redemption Online.
It's nothing like Red Dead Redemption Online.
You didn't do any of the team deathmatch stuff or anything like that?
Yeah, if you want to do that, I guess, but there's so much more to GTA though.
Well, it's more open, of course.
Mommy and Daddy are fighting again.
You can run around, kill a bunch of people in cars instead of horses.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying it's bad.
I guess my initial impression was kind of negative. Number one, It didn't work for like 5 days, which I guess is to be expected.
Well, but yeah, when you have like a million people trying to go in at once.
Fair enough. But still, I mean, you would have thought they would have kind of prepared for that. I don't know. I come from the back in.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, every big major release always have server problems.
Yes, but why is that allowed? Why do we accept that? It's like, oh, it's brand new. It's gonna suck.
This torture to me.
No, I think that if it was easy to just fucking say, okay, we expect 1 million people to buy the game, so let's have room for like 2 million. I mean, that sounds like an easy solution, but it's probably not as easy as it sounds.
Not really.
Because people would do it. Like,
well, the problem is the first week you're gonna have like 190% of your normal load, and then the second week it's gonna go down, and then the third week it's gonna be what your actual load is. So the thought process behind it is scrimp as much as you can on that total load, because everybody's going to try your game out, but not everybody's going to hang around.
I like it when you say load.
Yeah, so does your mom.
Oh,
I mean, listen,
I knew he was going there.
Think about it though. I mean, it's hard to keep track of a server and count your money at the same time.
That's true. When you're Scrooge McDucking into your giant vault of money.
hey, all I'm gonna say
$1 billion in one, $1 billion in two. I mean, shit.
is World of Warcraft couldn't do it, so I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna be able to do it.
All right, so let's throw out the shitty servers, and let's focus. And they're still shitty, by the way. I might want to say
they are.
still shitty. Yeah. Dude, I spent 3 hours in Grand Theft Auto on, I think it was Tuesday. I ended up with 45 minutes worth of footage. It was awful. I kept getting disconnected, couldn't get into a game.
I don't know what it is. Every time I've played, it's been just fine.
Nobody asked you, Gabe.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not affecting everyone. I guess I'm just one of the lucky ones.
Yeah. It was kind of like Battlefield
happens and
4, where
happen.
it wasn't working for everybody. All right, so not talking about technical difficulties, let's just talk about the game. I think some of my issues with it were, number one, at least from a YouTuber's perspective, or just a gaming perspective, it was kind of hard to find out how to mute a lobby. Like, it was terrible. And then the other thing was the money. Like, when they made it sound like if you go and pull a job, you got to get to an ATM fast, or everybody's going to jack your money. And then I'm like, oh, well, hell yeah. So I just drove around fucking people up, and I'm like, why is everybody only dropping $100? And it's just like, man, that kind of, I don't know. I mean, it's nice that I guess you have some protections, but I thought they were going to drop a little bit more of their bankroll.
You took it the wrong way. See, what they meant is you have to run over the pedestrians. If you get in the car and you run enough people over, you get tons of money. That's why screw the PvP stuff. I'm just going to go in and kill a bunch of computer things, running around.
Well, it was just funny because, me and Big D went and held up someplace. We worked out with like $4,500, and then I get run over by a dude, and I dropped to $4,400. It was just like...
That's the problem right there, is you were playing with Big D. He's an Australian. Therefore, he was taking all the money, and you didn't even know.
And then
I haven't done that many things with people. All right, so if me and you do a heist, right, and let's say we pull 50K, and you kill me, you don't get all 50K?
No, you get $100 for killing people. That's it. $100.
So where do the 50K go?
Into his bank account.
The other $49,900. Right.
Well, what happens to them?
He hangs on to it. He keeps it.
Even if you kill him.
Yeah, you'd have to kill him. Let's see, for $50,000, that would be 500 kills.
What? That's
5,000 kills. 5,000 kills.
Oh yeah.
You'd have to kill him 5,000 times to get all of his money.
That's ridiculous. That can't be true.
That's how it works, bro.
Fuck. Wow.
Yeah. Not only that, but get this. Okay, I'm driving along with Big D. And we're driving. We were running from the cops, so when you're running from the cops, you kind of drive around aimlessly. We ended up in like this movie studio, and over here on the right is this fucking like, I don't know, Lamborghini Diablo or El Diablo or whatever the fuck they're called these days. And I jump into it. It's tricked out as hell. It's badass. I mean, it's faster than anything I've ever seen. And we go to the repair place because you're supposed to be able to repair your car and then put the tracker on it and then get insurance for it. Can't do it. Because I'm not high enough level to, I guess, purchase the car, and so because of that, they won't let me rig the car. Oh yeah,
so they call them premium cars.
Yeah, what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
I think if you're able to find the car or steal the car, then you should. I mean, that's the whole point. Grand Theft Auto.
I don't think they want like 100 like Lamborghinis going around like in the same area. Like,
Well, I mean, I'm fine with that. Just get rid of them then. You know, I mean, if we're not allowed to play with that part of the sandbox, then remove that part of the sandbox. I mean, they let me get an F-16 fighter and fly around and one shot anybody I can see, but I can't fly. I can't have a Ferrari.
Communism.
I blame Obama.
Yeah, that's the popular
There you go.
choice.
It's the government shutdown. See, if the government
Yeah.
hadn't been shut down, I would have been able to get that Lamborghini set up.
The-
Well, it's pretty bad now that Rockstar is working for our government.
Like the one good thing that came from GTA not working, like the day that it didn't work, like the very first day, it was the same day as the first day as the government shut down. So there were so many memes online
Oh, I
that
can imagine.
that the government shut down to play GTA, and I just found that hilarious.
No, my favorite.
Just tell them we don't like the healthcare and make up some story. I'm busy killing hookers. Hold the whole time.
Yeah.
I do it in real life, and I want to do it in my games too.
I'm at work and I'm like looking at Facebook and like somebody posts this random ass meme on there and it's like Obama sitting on the phone and he's just like, he looks like he's all like busy and tired and everything, and it's like, I'm having trouble with my government, and then it's the guy from IT crowd and he's like, well, have you tried turning it off and on
Yeah,
again?
I tried turning off and on. I saw that one. I love that show. That
That's
was
a good show. That's a good show. So I've been kind of negative on Grand Theft Auto Online. What have you guys liked about it?
I love the fact that you can run over the pedestrians. Like,
But you can do that in the single player.
Well, I know, but that's what's so awesome about it is you can do it in both at the same time. Bam!
It's the fact that it's not only is it like the single player, but you can play with your friends. I kind of wish you could like make like really really big heists together, like in the single player.
Well, I don't think heists are even in yet. I hear they're coming in soon.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. They say something, but it doesn't mean it's
they
gonna
can barely
be
get
true.
the game working. Like, chill. We'll get
That's
the
true.
heist.
Again,
the game is semi-working.
That's my thing. It's like, here we are. We're what? Let's see. The first real professional MMO came out in '97. So that's what, 3 plus 13. That's 16 years ago, and we still can't release a functional, fully finished MMO.
Hey, we're gonna get free healthcare soon too. So, there you
But
go.
if you don't pay for it, they charge you.
No. It's gonna be free.
Oh, it ain't free
soon. That's
It
what
ain't
I'm
free.
saying.
It ain't free for shit.
It'll be free soon. Okay.
Dude, I owe the hospital $100,000 from my last hospital stay. I was there for for a week, and I will never give them a dime.
I hope those
What?
boob implants are worth it, bro.
Nah, dude, I was in the hospital for like a week.
I just got it.
I had an infection in my liver. It was terrible.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't have anything to do with those, gallons of liquor you're throwing down by chance, would it?
Surprisingly,
I thought you were gonna say semen, but continue.
no,
Oh, damn, dude.
fuck you.
I thought that drink was a little thick.
Nah, surprisingly, it had nothing to do with liquor. The doctors made that very clear.
Oh yeah,
Um,
because didn't your mom and your girlfriend or your fiance ask that, like, hey?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
liquor?
Like that was the very first thing. Like my mom walked into the room. It's like, is it because he's always fucking drinking?
Now, just to
they're like-
clarify, this is the same doctor that you owe $100K that was talking good about you, right? Right?
Yes.
I'm just saying.
I don't
Just
know.
saying.
No. See, there's a difference between the hospital, the establishment, trying to stick it to the man, and then the dude that had your back.
Fair
So you
enough.
pay the
Fair
dude. You stick it to the establishment. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. I don't owe the doctor anything. I owe the hospital. Like,
I got your back, Gabe. Bam.
Alright. There we go.
Through Skype 5.
All right, before we get too far off track, one more bitch about Grand Theft Auto, and then we can move on. I hate the leveling system. Like, you can't use any of the guns until you hit levels. And so, like, if you're the newbie and you get into the game and everybody's got SMGs, you are fucked.
Yeah, I will agree with that. That actually happened to me. I got gang raped by them though.
Dude, I had my subs. I had like 2 subs decide it was their mission to keep me from recording. Like, they literally would just follow me around and gawk me over and over. And then I had 2 other subs decide to defend me from those subs. So it was like World War III with my own guild on fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Oh wait,
Nice.
yeah, you mean subs from YouTube were actually trying to make you not record?
Yes, I had my crew. Like, I had 5 crewmates join, and 2 of them were trying to just chain kill me Like me and Big
They
D.
probably want to be on one of your videos.
Well, that is not the way to do it. Like me and Big D was like, all right, Big D, come pick me up. He's like, all right, dude, I got a car. So he drives up, and I'm literally just about to get into the car, and all of a sudden, whoosh! I just get mowed down. Like a car just out of nowhere, like 150 miles an hour, just flattens me. And I was like, what? And so then I like get back up, and I'm like, oh, it was one of my guys. It must have been an accident. And he pulls out an Uzi and just two shots me.
No, the whole time they're screaming, "Love me,
Yeah,
me, Grace."
exactly.
No,
Exactly.
dude. You know he's in the back. I killed Pyro. I killed Pyro. You know, 'cause
Just like that. Just
much.
like that.
I think it was Chris that did it. Like he was probably just in another room playing.
Well, the cool thing about it was the other two subs decided to grief the other two guys that had killed me off the server. They like pinned them into the two spawn spots and were just capping them over and over again. So for like the whole video, me and Big D are recording and just see so-and-so killed so-and-so, so-and-so killed so-and-so the whole time we're recording. So it kind of made me feel a little bit better. I was like, yeah, vengeance, bitch.
I can't talk too much shit about it because I haven't played it that much. Like I did a couple videos when it came out, and then I played a little bit here and there. But my experience has always been positive. These problems that you guys speak of, I haven't seen them. So
How much
that's
did
why
they pay you? How much did they
I
pay you,
can't
bro?
say much. How much did they pay me?
How
They
big
gave
was that check?
They gave me 60% of their like $1 billion.
Right.
I'm just
Nobody's
saying,
buying
the
it.
best part about that game is two things. Number one, you can run over pedestrians. I mean, come on. Number two,
What the hell? I don't get that.
you can
It's
actually
probably a real life need.
you can actually kill yourself by throwing yourself into a wall. I did it on the first time I was in there.
Dude, you can kill yourself online with a gun, and it was one of the most disturbing things ever. Like, I get on, I was like, oh, what's up, Big D? He's one of my buddies. And he, like, walked up to me all nonchalant, and like, just stopped, like, 2 feet in front of me, and then just pulled a gun and blew his head off. And I was just like...
You can do that?
I was just like, what the fuck, D? What the hell? He's like, oh, I just wanted to show you that you can kill yourself,
Were
man.
you
That's fucked
screaming
up.
into it too? No! God,
No!
Why, God?
I had no idea you could do that. That's cool.
Dude, it's fucking I mean, like, it's just the way he was doing the, like, pimp walk and just all mellow and shit, and then just blew his brains out. It was just... It was fucking ridiculous.
One thing I kind of wish they did differently was how, when you die, it automatically goes into that slow motion and says wasted. I used to like to just ram myself into a bridge and watch myself fly really far, and then I would just die. But on this one, it already stops going, hey, you're going to die anyways, about 400 feet that way, so we're just going to, waste you right here. And then I thought that kind of sucked. I like killing myself in random ways for fun.
That's like nitpicky as fuck, though.
I know, but that's like that's what I'm saying. That's like
the death sequence is too short.
Yeah.
Fuck GTA. 4 out of 10.
I'm not IGN. Calm down.
No, I will say though, the thing that I really like about like those online games and stuff like that, the way they do, I don't know how else to describe it.
You just fucking sounded like you were.
I know, right? No, what I really like about that
Them their
is,
newfangled games.
when you can run, like, you're at a full sprint and, the pedestrian's right there and you come running over and just smack them in the face and they, like, fucking flip over and, fall over some shit. The problem I have with it is, though, you got a dude on the other side who's, like, mowing your ass down with a fucking Uzi. It's like, come on, man, let's get into a fist fight. Let's do some UFC in the middle of the street. Fuck this Uzi shit.
This isn't Counter-Strike.
I don't think that ever
happens.
happens.
Make knife noises like in Counter-Strike.
Nah, man, I'm just saying, they need to have a no guns mode, where everybody runs around and, bitch slaps the shit out of each other. It'd be awesome.
No.
Yeah,
Like literally bitch slap each other.
The only thing better than one Uzi is 2 Uzis. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because see, that's the problem though, is you suck at video games, so you have to have the Uzi.
That is the one thing I was excited. Okay, now I've got to say the good things I like about Grand Theft Auto. Auto aim was in the multiplayer. I loved it. I can actually shoot. I can compete with the console kiddies. I'm so happy. So happy. All right, so new topic.
Battlefield.
The miracle patch finally came in today.
It's like perfect now. I'm like fucking running like at 70 frames constantly. It's good.
So for those who don't know, Battlefield beta released, I think it was last week, right? And for the whole week, you couldn't play the game if you...
It was 2 weeks ago.
If you were one of the afflicted people, basically, well, there was a bunch of different bugs. But the bug that was affecting me, Gabe, and JJ was basically we're running along. ultra settings at like 120 frames a second, and then it would just drop to 2 frames a second for about 2 seconds, and then it would spike back up. And the funky thing was, it seemed to be synchronized on the server. So if me, JJ, and Gabe were playing, we would all freeze at the exact same time, and then unfreeze.
My favorite was like you'd go into ADS on somebody and it'd start, and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
And the bad thing was, if you're like on a machine gun and you're holding the trigger down, your bullets would stop shooting for the
Yes.
frame rate. So like you have the guy, you're lined up, he's fucked, and your bullet's like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm on break, bro. I'm on break.
We're good.
I'll get you in a minute.
Yeah, no, like it was fucking completely broken at one point. Like you couldn't
yeah.
get a match. But I mean, it runs well now. They added that.
Oh, it's so good. I got on today and I was like, this is how it was supposed to be.
It's so good. Battlefield.
Did you try that new game mode? I'm not a fan of it.
What new game mode?
Obliteration. It's on.
Oh, they opened
Yeah.
a new version of?
Oh, it's next level fucking retarded and terrible.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't like
Really?
it.
Can somebody explain what
Yeah,
it is that you don't like,
Okay,
please?
basically you got like this, you get a bomb, okay? And whoever holds the fucking bomb is the person who's going to get attacked, okay? And so basically all the tanks and everybody, like you get in the helicopter and it's like chase down the guy with the bomb, and it's like it gets rid of the points. And the whole point of the thing with the bomb is you're supposed to put it in the building and blow things up with it, but as long as you have the bomb, you're a target, so everybody just chases you around.
He didn't explain it like the actual like premise of the game mode all that well. Each team has like three fucking points, right? They have A, B, C,
Right.
each team. All right, there's a fucking bomb out there, like he said. You get the bomb, and you're supposed to go plant it at either A, B,
So
or
it's
C.
like search and destroy from Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's what I was thinking.
But with 3 instead of 2, and
Right.
the game mode doesn't fucking finish until all 3 of them are destroyed.
Gotcha.
So you had like fucking hour-long fucking matches.
Oh, so it's not like one
Well,
death like
they,
it is on COD.
They just changed it this morning. Like,
Oh, so it's like sabotage then on Call of Duty.
there like the first few days that the game mode was out there, like there was hour-long matches. People like it was fucking annoying because
Yeah, I
like
can
like
imagine.
JJ was saying, like the fucking bomb is basically a target.
Kill the
You're
dude
gonna-
with the bomb! Kill the jihadist!
You move it like fucking like 2 feet, you get shot. The next person moves it like 2 feet, they get shot, and it's pretty
Gotcha.
annoying. But today
Well,
they
it
just-
sounds like a good process. At least it's moving forward.
they
Just
were-
camp it with C4, dude.
I had some next level fucking stupid shit going on today when I was in there. They had a dude get up in a helicopter, and he's one of those dudes who's like doing fucking barrel rolls in a fucking helicopter with this thing, and then somehow one of the dudes got a tank on top of the building and hit the helicopter with a fucking tank. I don't even understand.
You
Like,
should have recorded that.
there was some shit was going down, and I'm like, this is unreal.
Are you
So,
sure you
yeah.
weren't dreaming or tripping on acid when
Hey,
this was happening?
well,
Chris is over there.
The
Probably.
thing I was gonna say, like they had a patch today that fucking changed it to like now there's a 10-minute version of that game mode, so you're not fucking there for an hour.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
See, that's always been the one, like, I guess I would say negative or drawback between, I guess I would say Call of Duty and Battlefield is Call of Duty is one of those games you get in and the average game on Call of Duty is like 3 to 9 minutes. Whereas the average game on Battlefield can be somewhere in the neighborhood of, 10 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on which type of game mode you're playing.
I mean, the way
Yeah.
I always thought Call of Duty was more for the fast-paced,
Yeah.
lone gun kind of person.
Hit it and quit it.
While Battlefield is more of a teamwork and larger maps. And I don't think either game is necessarily bad or
No,
great.
they're just
It's
different demographics.
Yeah,
I mean, but
and depending on the age level and who's calling you a faggot.
even if you just want to play like fucking conquests, which are generally the ones that take a long time, just find a server with a shorter amount of tickets. Like you don't want to fucking be in a 1,000-ticket match because that's gonna take
True.
a fucking long time. But I mean, there's servers out there that have 100 tickets, 200 tickets, and like even large 64-player battles can last like 10 minutes, and you're okay.
Now, I will say, though, like, what I'm really getting irritated with Battlefield 4 is, like, normally I didn't like normal mode to begin with, because it's like you literally line it up and, and you 15 hit markers and you still can't kill the guy. And I liked hardcore mode for that reason. But then, now we've got these fucking, bunny rabbits jumping around with their fucking shotguns. And it's literally just...
Dude, those shotguns are
I haven't heard
ridiculous.
that in a long time. I remember people used to do that all the time on Counter-Strike.
Oh, dude, it
around with
is
shotguns
next
and
level fucking unreasonable because you come around a corner and it's just BAM! You're just down. One shot from anywhere.
And he's
Yeah.
teabagging you.
Yes! You
I don't
can
know what
actually do it.
Yeah, I don't know what your accuracy is like, but it's pretty easy to kill people on normal mode.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa,
oh,
Oh,
No, yo, what's up? Look, it's like this, all right? So, like,
I like how he turns into iced tea when you
He just went
upset
Franklin
him.
on me.
He just turns into iced tea spontaneously.
like I was just saying, man, like you fucking get like 15 hit markers on the dude.
If you're
and you
fucking
still
shoot him
ain't
in
killed
the shoot him in the head.
No, man, like I'm just, come on, man.
I don't know. Yeah,
You're embarrassing yourself here, Gabe. Come on.
Well, the nice thing, to round it up is I was just really happy to see that we'd finally. I was really worried that they weren't going to let us have a solid experience before beta ended, and I was really worried that was going to hurt their sales because I know for me personally, I was strongly considering not buying the game because of that. So I think now that they've got it fixed, that's going to help them out a lot.
yeah. I mean, it's fun as hell. Like it really
Yeah.
is.
It's a good
I
game.
mean, fuck adding a new game mode. They should have added a new map because that one obviously people are tired of it. They should have fucking added one more gun because 2 guns for I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
It's beta. We don't have access to everything, but still, like 2 guns.
Now, my other complaint though with Battlefield has
Oh,
always
shit.
been what?
Nothing.
Oh, I
Can
see
you
what you're
work in some arms going back and forth and some snapping,
I'm
JJ?
just saying, all right, like don't fucking start with me here. No,
Little head bobbing.
I'm just saying if you're gonna play a recon, and you're gonna be that badass dude up on top, I'm like, all right, zero dark and stupid up here. We got C lockdown. We got it ready to go, and and I'm shooting bitches, bam, and they just flying all over the screen and everything. Like, and my dudes go in and get the point. I get like 50 points. They get 450 points for getting the point. 100 for being there. 100 because fuck me.
Make sure to mark them. You get like a shit ton of points.
No, you get 25 points. The fucker
But
who
you're
blows
supposed to keep marking them. I mean, there's a lot of people out there.
No, dude.
JJ
no.
can't be bothered with pressing Q, bro. He can't be bothered with that.
You're in the
Well, that's the right bumper for me. I was doing on
out
the
there getting your
360.
25, still not getting nearly as many. Look at all the recons. You'll see them at the bottom of the list. You'll see all the engineers and medics at the top.
But
of
you're safe. That's the whole thing, though. Is you're up somewhere.
No,
safe.
because they're gonna spawn right behind him, and then he's gonna die.
And you get but you
That fucking
well,
happened to me today.
And you get points for people spawning on you, which I think is really nice.
No,
Man.
No, I got like
I like
400 kills, 2 deaths, and I got 1,000 points. And everyone else got 25,000 points for running
Yeah,
around.
I mean, yeah.
25, damn.
You gotta go fucking capture shit. Like
I
that's
know.
PTFO baby, PTFO.
That's what I'm saying is I am playing the fucking objective because I'm killing the bitches trying to kill my bitches that are trying to take the shit.
Well, actually, if you kill people near your flag, you get points. And if you
you
doesn't
get
matter
extra.
how far they are either. They could be 400 yards away. If you're right by your flag and you kill them, you get a good amount of points.
Yeah.
You people.
As a recon, I was averaging anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 points. So.
You be quiet. You don't get to talk.
Oh,
no, no, no,
Hey, you
no.
know what?
shit.
I was getting good points, and I never won one game. I let my 4-year-old son play. 3 games in a row he won. And he's like, I'm done.
Wow, little kid raping now. Oh
It-
man.
Take this shit from me, Dad. I'm
No,
done.
the hilarious part was the PC beta was open. Anybody could play it, right? Freaking Tony's still playing on console. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like the fucking PC beta's open. He
Hey.
goes, downloads it. It doesn't let him play for some reason. It won't even like let him
Yeah.
in the game.
Really?
But I look on their forums, and a lot of people were having this problem, too.
There's been a lot of bugs.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of bugs.
I mean,
Dude, the
I
hate-
understand it. It's the whole reason why they have an open beta is to take care of these situations.
There was like an 85 post or page thread on the front page of their forums. It was like, "Fuck you, DICE, you pieces of shit for producing this game," and it hadn't got deleted. I was like, "That is legendary."
Dude,
Why
and
I
it's-
think it's funny is that people are getting angry over a free open beta.
It's not really a beta at this point because the game's releasing in 2 weeks. A lot of these bugs should never have made it to open beta.
okay,
Hey, is anybody
alright.
getting on PS4, by the way? Anybody getting on PS4?
I might get it on PS4 depending,
No.
but I doubt it.
JJ,
No.
your head's going the wrong direction. It's supposed to be
No,
right.
no, because I can already tell it. You're gonna convince this fucker over here to buy a game twice that he already owns.
Oh no, I'm not gonna tell him to.
No. See,
I didn't say buy it. I said, is anybody going to buy it?
See, I'm totally down because this right here will make me own the PS4 version right here. This
He knows what your little fucking.
Do you put it up your ass and does it make you play better?
No. It's a Zim. It lets me play on console with a mouse and keyboard, and
nice.
it is, dude. It is fucking awesome.
Is there any input lag?
Zero input lag. It's 1-to-1. It's perfect.
Wow.
It is perfect.
That's crazy.
Now there's two versions. This is the
would
Zim
actually like
Edge. They used to have something called the Zim 3. The Zim 3 works for Xbox, but it worked for PlayStation 3, but it wasn't as good. But with Xbox or with the Zim Edge, it's just like playing on a PC, and it is fucking insane. I love it.
I heard that.
It's
No.
not true. It's not true.
I heard that
the
Netpod
speed
thing
is not
over there.
the same.
Well, okay, there is some drawbacks. You are limited by the speed of the game. So if, for instance, Call of Duty has a max turning velocity of, say, 100, you can't do 2 360s. You're not going to be able to push it past 100. However, for most games, like for COD, I can do almost a 360 by moving 2-3 inches on my keyboard. So it is very, very sensitive.
See, this is funny because he uses these like 12 billion DPI mouses and maxes them the fuck out.
You have to.
So that, I can't even like look at the thing without moving it off the screen. I can't even find the mouse anymore. I do the exact opposite. I crank that bitch the fuck back down to like 200, and it was too slow for me. That was the Zim.
I'm with JJ.
Well,
I gotta crank that shit down.
You haven't tried the new version though that much. You just played on my old version. My new version, it's good.
All right, look. All I'm saying is it was slow. You're going like you start.
It is not slow.
It
It is
was.
not slow.
It was
You
slow.
come in here and I will show. After this, I will
I'll
show
maybe
you.
come in there.
I will show you.
No,
Too much
but
fatness in one room. This house can't take it, dude.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
but the Battlefield
Fuck up
problems,
the
right?
foundation.
All right, the beta started a week ago, right? There was all these problems, right?
Yeah.
And a week later, they're all fixed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Well,
that's the-
my problem is fixed. I don't know if
Yeah.
their problem is fixed.
a lot of the problems that were around are no longer around. So to me, that's a successful beta. Those
No.
problems,
Hold on. The only reason I'm going to disagree with you there is because I actually work in in a fucking. Anyways, they've had this shit fixed already. They just fucking released the shitty ass, broken ass beta because fuck you.
They
And
released an older build for us is
Yeah.
the problem.
And then they update that shit, and it's like, oh, we magically cured it, bitches. And
Well,
yeah.
you got to imagine that they put out that outdated build just for a stress test, pretty much. They don't know how many people are going to be playing this. They gotta.
But you
they
don't
gotta-
release a broken product to stress test.
Well, they got to figure out, okay, how many fucking thousands of people are going to be on the servers? What can we handle?
They
and
don't
this-
it doesn't work that way with Battlefield. Battlefield is non focused. It's distributed. Everybody has their own servers. Battlefield doesn't run. I mean, they have their own servers, but they're
Yeah.
not. The only server that Battlefield has that has any issue with that is Origin for the initial login. That's it.
Now y'all ain't looking at this the right way. Y'all are missing the conspiracy aspect here. They
Conspiracy.
seriously, I kid you not, dude. All right, so they released some broken ass shit,
Oh,
so that
God.
in a week later they can swoop in. Oh, bitches, we fixed it, like we the fucking man. And then you get into the game, and they're gonna be some broke ass shit, and then you're gonna be like, oh man, I already bought the game. Yeah, telling you, dude, it's a conspiracy.
I don't
They're
know.
working with Obama.
Wow.
The-
Wow.
The government shut down to help DICE.
Bam!
Get this conspiracy done.
It's a lot of money to make that shit work.
All right, so we're probably about time for a new topic. I got two other things I want to talk about, if that's cool with you guys.
Go for it.
I have one, and you have two. You want to?
You go first. I've already brought up two topics, so you're up,
All right.
Gabe.
The Wolf Among Us. Has anybody played it?
No.
The what? Oh, I thought you
dude.
said something different. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
The
Oh
who?
my-
What?
Is it good?
It's $25. It didn't look
No,
like it was that good.
It's $5 for the episode on Xbox. So
Well, it's $25 on Steam.
Is
For
this new like teeny bopper show that I'm missing?
It looks like a comic. It's cell shaded. It looks like Borderlands.
It's
It's
another.
The
It's
Walking
developed by Telltale Games. It's the same as the Walking Dead video games and stuff.
Did
like
you
that.
guys like? Did you guys like The Walking Dead? I'm assuming.
Never
you did.
played it. Never
Oh,
played it.
you're retarded then.
Dude, I
Oh.
watched this series. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't like the. I'm not a big fan of the cinematic type games. I'd rather just let me shoot.
Oh yeah, don't play Beyond Two Souls then.
No,
Well, I
don't
want to
that
play that
card-
just for Ellen Page,
Apparently-
dude.
Oh,
that
yeah.
chick's
And-
delicious.
And there's a lot of side boob. In
Oh,
there,
dude,
Chris.
I'd hammer that.
And,
I
and
think the
panties.
cats are mating back.
I hate cardio, and I'd do cardio for her.
and the cats are making out back there.
My cat's pregnant again.
Oh, great.
Aw,
Well,
what a
that's why.
slut.
That's why you're not controlling that shit back there.
Dirty
No,
slut.
no, but it's really good. I mean, apparently I'm in a room full of people that don't like the Walking Dead game. Fuck the Walking Dead in general. Like, I hate the TV show.
I love the TV show.
That television show is.
Other than the fact that they're all stupid, I love it.
It's atrocious. Yes, like they're like fucking retarded.
Dude, that last season. Okay, I'm probably a season behind, but I just watched the season with.
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! Earmuffs, people, earmuffs.
Everybody's seen it. Go ahead.
This is the one where they were they were in the prison, and then they had the town that they were dealing with.
No, that was the latest season.
Okay, that fucking mayor, governor, or whatever his name is, was an idiot. I mean, no one is that evil.
Whoa,
I mean, there's.
whoa! Are you not familiar with the comics?
No, I'm not familiar with the comics.
Well, he's way more evil than the fucking show makes him out to be.
I just had a problem with the way he I don't know. It didn't make sense. Not only that, but
it's not even evil. It's just survival mode. People.
No.
no, this was not survival mode. This was being a dick.
Raping people is not survival. Fucking.
Whoa! I have to ease myself some way, and they're not allowing me to. Then you guys call it rape.
There is.
Oh my god, that is awful.
Oh man.
Oh my. Okay, we're
No,
good.
but
Sorry, Tony. You've
blatantly raped
you've been
people,
removed.
in the comics.
He's an asshole, and I'm
No. Asshole's too nice of a word. Like he.
yeah. There's not even a word made up yet for what he is.
He's next
we'll
level.
find it someday.
But the show is so bad. But the game is fucking amazing. Like the Telltale one, like it's great. Like even if you have a stone cold heart, like you might cry at the end of the game. I like it's a sad.
Is it the
game.
video game version of The Notebook?
And the Wolf Among Us is kind of like that. It's also episodic. It's in the same art style. I mean,
some games do have really sad. Like there's some games out there I'm thinking, wow, that's.
Oh, I know.
emotional.
Sonic, dude. I was crying for weeks, man.
Nah, but the Wolf Among Us, man,
kidding.
it's really good. Like story-wise, so far, it's super awesome. It's like 2 hours for the first episode.
Shit. The start of The Last of Us, I cried a little bit because I.
Oh, that was fucked up, dude. When the girl
I
got
had two
ganked.
kids, and that
was
really
fucked
hurt
up.
Watching that, I refuse to play the beginning now. Every time.
The only problem I had with The Last of Us, the only issue I had, and this is going to sound terrible, but nobody tried to do Ellie.
She's 14.
It doesn't matter. The apocalypse? I mean, come on.
True.
Here's the way I look at it. I was joking about raping somebody. You're going to.
No, I'm just saying, there were so many
She used
bad...
to look like Ellen Page.
She did look like Ellen Page.
She still looks like Ellen Page.
But
little
the
bit.
the
More
issue
like
with
her
it was
actress
is
now.
in the apocalypse, anytime society breaks down, and I'm not trying to slam on women, please don't take it this way. But when society breaks
God,
down,
will.
women become a commodity, and it sucks. And I'm surprised that, and I know why they didn't touch it, because it's such a, number one, her age, and number two, just the offensiveness of it. But
Number
like,
3, she's infected.
true. But I mean, like that
we gotta
dude.
we got to cover some other topic here because, like, what was it? Just the other day, we were talking about rape. Now we're talking about 14-year-old girls in the apocalypse. You were talking about the internet rape thing, the other day in the car. Now that right there is the other thing.
So, okay, for those of you guys who don't know, apparently internet rape is now a thing. And
How?
I'm getting there. For me personally, I'm kind of torn on this, but I'm kind of not torn. And me and JJ kind of got into it, and JJ kind of turned my head. So let me go ahead and explain what internet rape is. Internet rape is where you are a female and you are dating a guy, and then you decide to make dirty videos for said guy or dirty pictures for said guy, and then you and said guy break up, and then he posts that shit on Facebook or wherever. That is what they are now calling internet rape.
Who calls it that now?
There's a big thing on the news recently.
I can understand it. Like, I can understand why there should be a law against it, but the term rape.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I think that's the. I think that's what
think
gets
of it
like,
this way, okay? And me and Chris, because Chris kind of had a similar reaction, but here's what I'm saying. All right, put it in your thing, right? Okay. Let's say you go and you have an intimate relationship with a woman, and you get it all on film or whatever, and then
all that dirty shit on film.
It's almost like you were there.
And I mean, like, I'm talking about, like, all your dirty shit, everything. Like, you're completely fucking exposed. And then, literally, like, 6 months later, somebody comes to your YouTube and posts a link to you fucking your girlfriend on your comments. Now, don't you feel a little raped?
Well, no, I kind of want a lot of high fives. But...
No, yeah, except she was.
I understand it. I understand the feeling towards it. It is a very wrong thing, and it shouldn't be allowed. But again, the term rape. I mean, when you think of rape, you're thinking of forcing somebody to do something. On there, it's just you're being completely careless, and you should have realized.
And I also want to.
An asshole.
I also think there's a pretty clear.
No. Hold on. That's not fair. Number one, because number two, people.
JJ, did this happen to you?
I love arguing
very
like
passionate about this.
No, I'm just saying it's very hard to fully understand somebody, even in a relationship. When you haven't been with them for like years. You've been with them for 6 months and you never got to that part of it or whatever. And it's like, there really are assholes or whatever. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're fucking completely owned. I mean, I'm just saying, number one, I wouldn't do that because that's,
I think there's also another clear thing we need to set up though as well. I think internet rape could technically apply if you were dating somebody, you had a relationship, you had your dirty time, and you did not know you were being recorded. Okay. That instance... Yeah. I'm fine with internet rape. You
that
decide.
That happened to a woman, and she had to change her name and everything because people were constantly like, when she's going for jobs and stuff like that. People.
I saw you, girl. You work it, baby.
When can you start?
That got her more jobs than it lost her, probably.
But at the same time, if you are the one that takes the pictures or the video and you send it or you allow it to be taken, I think. To some extent, you have a little bit of culpability there because you took part in the action. That being said, like JJ said, you didn't authorize its distribution. Nope. You thought it was just for personal use and just for you. Personal
for the same reason that they cannot use. Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. I'm laughing at the personal use joke I made.
They can't use a spouse against you in a court of law is the same reason because you trust those people ultimately. You'll reveal everything to those people, and they have no right to dispose that. There's absolutely no way.
I mean, but then you could sue them and instantly win if they go do that. Like,
yes, you can.
The problem with it is the damage has been done.
It's an insta win.
The problem with it is though, as soon as your name and the video is out there, it's on people's hard drives. You can't get it back. And anytime somebody Googles you. Unless you have a massive online presence, and especially if you're female. I mean, if you're male, it's a different... People like to say there's no double standards, but if you're a dude, people will be like, bro! If you're a chick...
Well, wait a minute. What if you have... let's just say, what if you have a small penis?
Well, I understand. There's still negative things there. I would not want a pyro sex tape out there.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I'm not saying it was okay. I'm just saying there is a double standard between men and women. That's all I was saying.
I agree. No. I'm definitely agreeing. You were making it sound like a dude wouldn't suffer.
No, a dude could suffer, but society's take between a guy's sex tape and a girl's sex tape are drastically different.
Okay, all right. Man and a woman. Each of them goes into an interview for the same job, right? They both have been internet raped. Both of this shit is out there like that. All right, the guy interviewing them, they Google them, they see the guy's fucking internet rape, they see the woman's internet rape, they're gonna hire the guy instead, right?
I don't know. It depends because
can we stop saying internet rape? It's really making me uncomfortable right now.
Well, that's what Jimmy's called it. So that's.
I would think honestly, it would depend on the job, but
live in my house, so.
Anytime something sexual in that standpoint gets out there, you're gonna have a hard time getting a job because it's gonna automatically taint the interview process.
No,
I don't care.
I know that, but I'm saying if they have to hire one of these two people, like I'm just like proving the double standard.
That's not really a fair argument.
I think it depends on if the girl looks hot because the boss might say, "Ma'am."
Oh God! All right, so new topic. New topic.
But that's actually true. I guarantee you that would be true in some cases. But it all depends on the person who's hiring you.
While we are still on my topic, go get the Wolf Among Us. It's
again. What is it? The Wolf Humongous.
The Wolf Among Us.
The Wolf.
There's a wolf among us. One of us is a...
It is based on the Fables comic series where fable characters like Little Red Riding Hood, Snow White, the Big Bad Wolf. Something happens to their world. They have to come live in New York. They magically, through magic, I'm saying magically, literally, look like people instead of wolves and pigs and things of that nature. And there ends up being a serial killer that is killing all the fairy tale people, and it's really cool. It sounds stupid, but it's actually really good. The story is actually like
It sounds
super awesome.
retarded, but it was a really good game. I mean, I saw a little bit, so it looked good.
I only have one question for Gabe. Can he pronounce wool? Wool.
Or I said wolf.
Exactly.
Wolf.
I know how to say wolf.
Not woof.
Not, he
Woof.
said wolf.
That dirty wolf came after me.
Ah!
All right, hold on. You want me to say wolf?
Wolf.
Wolf. I can fucking like.
There you go.
There is an L in wolf.
I'm saying it. I mean, it's probably not coming off just because I'm a fast speaker. Like I talk very fast.
I'm sure that's it. All right, moving on. New topic. All right, so for those of you guys who aren't aware, Borderlands has a awesome new event going on. It was supposed to start today, but unfortunately it was pushed back till tomorrow because of technical issues. Basically, the way it's going to work is there's going to be a series of days where you have to get a certain gun and then have to kill a certain monster. And if you do so, you unlock some benefit, and there is a ton of prizes for it. I think $100,000 worth of prizes, including a rather large sum in cash, some video cards, some hardware, and things along those lines. So if you haven't seen that yet, you need to head on over to that website. Let me get you the website real quick.
So what do you get? What are you getting out of this?
Me? Just
Yeah.
a lot of fun, and it's something to cover on YouTube.
Did anybody actually play Borderlands? I mean, did that actually have a
Borderlands
successful
2.
launch?
Borderlands 2.
Or,
Yeah,
or the second one. I mean,
I
Yeah.
enjoyed both of them. I thought they were
Yeah.
both good.
It's a very popular game, JJ, just because you don't like it.
Oh, that's why you don't.
the
Yeah,
what-
I mean, we all played it, but the thing is, the game's like so old now. Like, why are they doing this now?
The Game of the Year version just released, so I think that's what it is.
Okay, yeah.
The website for it is borderlands2loothunt.com. You can get
you
in.
just not like cell shading, JJ?
They're giving away $100,000 in cash, PlayStation Vitas with copies of Borderlands 2, custom Borderlands 2 Turtle Beach headsets, an NVIDIA Shield PC streaming setup, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 660 Ti's, some Borderlands 2
they
Game of
could
the Year
read the
editions,
website themselves.
and
Yeah.
lifetime supplies to all 2K titles. So
Now, the problem I have with those games is it's like playing Diablo with guns. So, like, you're just running around for hours and hours and hours shooting, inanimate things with, there's no challenge to it. It's just like,
there's still
You
a
know,
challenge.
Isn't that what all games are? Like in Diablo?
No.
you're
But
walking
see,
around.
this isn't really fair because, I play mostly competitive games to begin with. So I mostly play against other players, and it's an ever-evolving situation. So, I mean, it is kind of hard for me to be objective on that. I'm very biased, but I get bored with it. And, like... And like, what is it? In the second one, they did add the Zero guy, and I've heard the melee is fun, but like,
Oh, dude, if you like Melee, the Psycho is ridiculous. His
that
whole
was the
build is
problem
based
I had
on
was
Melee.
the first one, like the dude with I have the Arnold guy running in and punching people. It really wasn't that fun.
Well, you also got to realize when you first start off on Borderlands, just like any other game, you suck, and you have to get a certain level of equipment and a certain level of unlocks before you can really get good. So
Yeah.
Borderlands just has a lot of that,
See,
intro
I don't have a
problem.
problem with that, but I always feel like these games fuck this shit up, like, horribly. Like, I want to actually get into a game and experience and have the fun of it, but at the same time feel like I'm working towards something. So I am tired of having to play the game for 30 hours to get an ability.
Yes,
I want to start
yes.
with the fucking ability, but let's make it better over time.
That's kind of an interesting topic because I was requesting a bunch of game for review copies this week, and one of the games one of the developers sent me, and he was like, "Here, just keep in mind this is in an alpha/beta stage. Also, since releasing the game, I've gotten a lot of feedback from the community, so I would appreciate it if you would
Talking
not."
about the dinner game?
He's like, no. He's like, I would appreciate it if you would not review the first hour or so of footage, as most people don't like the tutorial or the startup. Wait till you get to this certain point in the game and you get this, because most people seem to like this much better.
What game is it?
I'm not going to say which game because I don't want to
What?
throw the guy to the bus. But,
No, nobody's gonna who's gonna watch this?
hey now. Hey,
Well, I mean, what publisher?
Why are we even doing this thing, Gabe?
it's an independent guy. It's a guy.
Oh.
It's basically his game. So,
Oh.
I mean, he's a small time developer, and I will say when I got into his game, you know, I have a hard time covering games on my channel that I don't like because I always feel like a dick when I review their game. And I'm like, yeah, this game sucked balls. You know, this
I hope
didn't
you
work.
Don't say it like that.
Well, I mean, you know, and I kind of felt bad because it really did. I mean, like I saw exactly what he was talking about with the intro, and it honestly felt like an MMO that didn't have anybody else playing but you.
I mean, if he's just doing the alpha, it would be good to give him some sort of negative comment. I used to review like a bunch of indie stuff when I first started out, and I was getting a ton of views for it. And the developer actually contacted me and told me he remade the game better based off of what I said. And I thought that was kind of cool that he did that because there was a few things I didn't like about it, and he
It's
watched my
cool.
video.
It's just, you know, after looking at his game, like I was really trying to find like something about the game I liked. And it was just like the longer I played the game, like it was literally, I played an hour and a half, and it was literally a struggle the whole way through. And it was just like, oh man, you know, because I feel bad because, you know, I wanted to help him out and cover the game, but at the same time, I can't find a thing to say good about it. You know.
Well, hold on. Did this guy reach out to you, or you reached out to him?
I reached out to him.
Oh, okay. Because I find that like happens a lot when they reach out to me.
Yeah.
Like when somebody sends me a message saying, "Hey, we want you to try this." Like it's probably not a good sign. Like I mean, if they're gonna get me to fucking try it, you know?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but
true.
at the same time, I mean, you have a right to your opinion. You have a right to, you know, what you feel. I mean,
True.
But I mean, rate it on a reasonable scale. I mean, I would never rate anything below a 2 out of 10, and
I agree with that because saying like even a 3 below is like saying the game isn't playable. Period.
right.
It's
I mean,
pretty
I
much,
would expect like glitches to be popping up everywhere. But if you just don't like it, but the game still has the mechanics, it still works properly. It's just you just not liking. the
It's a
gameplay.
functional game, but I can't see how anybody would like it.
Well,
Give it
I
a
mean,
4 out of
think
10.
of it like you know when what was it? IGN did the review for Darkfall 2.0 or whatever.
Oh, that was an abortion, though.
And they gave it like a 3, and like they fucking literally like lost their shit. I mean, the truth about the game is the game was functional. It was playable and it was fun until you figured out you were fucked. So, you know, a lot of people would actually have enjoyed that part of the game. So giving
This
it
is
a
an interesting
2,
podcast.
you know,
It's an
well,
interesting podcast.
the problem with Darkfall was that, you know, there were like, I don't know, 5 to 10 people in one guild that knew how to basically cheat the system. So day one, they went out and cheated the system and completely fucked over the rest. So basically, they came back to the newbie area and literally shit all over everyone that joined the game. So people were just mass exiting the game because of these like 5 to 10 people were just shitting on everybody. So IGN basically said, yeah, you guys have a piece of shit game. Thing is then, you know, over the period of the next month or two, they added some fixes and, you know, extended the save zone and things like
but-
that.
That's what patches are for.
Well, I know,
they're
but I'm
reviewing
saying
the game as it stands, like they're
Exactly.
reviewing it in its current state. They can't review the future. They can't
Yeah.
say,
Oh, yes,
this
they
is gonna be great in
It's
a month.
IGN.
You re-review it once they fix it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if you're going to do a re-review, that's fine, but also keep in mind the game was playable and it was fun. The problem was an interaction issue. That's one bug. That's not the entire game.
Yeah, but you know, in all fairness, though, this was the re-release of the game. You know, they'd already done one version. This was supposed to be the miracle fix for it, and I don't know.
They did a lot of good things for that
They
game.
did a lot of good things, but if you compared it to World of Warcraft or something along those lines,
That would not be a comparison.
Which is cuter, Gabe or the cat? They're having a chat box.
oh god,
You gotta
really?
ignore our chat, dude. Like, they don't fucking...
I
like,
just looked over there
and
and I see cat, and I'm like, what's going on here?
me and Dave could be having the most... okay, that almost got weird. We could be having the most amazing conversation about the most interesting topic you've ever heard of, and I'll look over and all I see is, no, fuck you,
Oh
dude,
my
it's all
God.
Obama's fault. And I'm like, what? And it's like they're not even paying attention to what we're talking about. They don't care.
All right, let's cover one more
Oh,
topic.
they're fucking, it.
We're gonna cover one more topic real quick before we sign off, and this is kind of similar to
my
the.
cat hasn't made his appearance this week. Hello.
Meow.
Yeah, no, but I forgot that we even had a comment section.
All right, so I don't know how many of you guys you guys have followed Diablo 3, right?
Oh
For the
god.
most part.
Okay, you guys have you heard of Path of Exile?
Yep.
All
Yeah.
right.
Oh, actually, I played that. Oh crap! I played that like a year ago.
Well, you may want to fire it back up. Path of Exile is finally coming out of beta. I think 12 days from now.
It's been in beta this whole time?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's been in beta.
I thought it was out.
It's a lot like Diablo 2, actually. I had a lot of fun with it.
Well, the cool thing about it is they're releasing
look
it
at
on
JJ over there.
they're releasing it on Steam next week.
I'm not ready yet. Hold on.
They've got a couple cool new features that they're going to add. I personally like Path of Exile more than I like Diablo for a couple reasons. They have a unique race system. It's kind of like micro ladders. The way they do it is they have like an hour or a 2 hour or a 4 hour or something along those race. Or sometimes it's even for a weekend, like a day, 2 day, 3 days, et cetera, where you try to race through a certain event, and if you die, your level freezes there, et cetera, et cetera. Well, they've had that for a while. They do certain every season they come up with specific ladders. Like this one, they had something called Descents and Endless Ledges. Ledges were like a straight map where you just basically walk down a road and kill things, and Descents where you worked your way down basically like a tower in reverse. And they had specific affixes to each of the monsters that would accumulate over time and get nastier and nastier. Well, with this launch that they're doing, they're coming up with obviously the next new seasons. You're going to have 2 new ladders. One's hardcore, one's softcore. The cool thing is that they're adding in PvP, and they're going to be working in PvP ladders. And so basically where they have these like 4 hour or 6 hour ladders that they normally would, now they're going to do it with PvP, where you basically square off against an opponent, and then it's how many wins in PvP you can accumulate in an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or whatever the duration of the tournament is. And if you win, you get some unlocks. Well, that ladder system and the PvP system is cool on its own, but they're now adding guilds, which is something that even Diablo doesn't have yet. And so you can actually earn points for your guild by participating in these ladders. And they're going to have like guild stashes and things like that. And I don't know. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be fun.
My turn.
I liked it. I liked it when I did the beta a year ago.
Come play with me, Tony. Come play with me.
Okay, that was a little much. So, no, okay. So the problem I have with Path of Exile, right, is they give you like 400 billion fucking options, right? So you've got you don't have a warrior. You have a fucking I've got the Frost Lance, volcano asshole maneuver, warrior, and I mean like you literally have all this shit. So like you have to go to college to learn how to play your character, however you want to build it. Number one.
You should
Number
go to
two,
college anyways.
I mean, period. But I'm just saying. Then, they put you in these ladders, right? So it's like, oh, dude, I'm gonna totally get on this. It's gonna be a lot of fun, right? But no, because there's some 12-year-old fucking super alien that's been spending his time in the fucking hyperbaric chamber.
Just call him what he is. He's a Korean boy.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Korean boy.
He's been fucking spending the last 6 years. He had the game 6 years ago, and he's been training for these ladders, right? So, like, the second the thing releases, he's already max level. Like, he just fucking boom.
There's a Path of Exile dojo.
Yeah. Exactly.
He's been fucking.
Oh, Sensei, teach me the ways of the Path of Exile.
He actually eats Path of Exile Cheerios. I mean, I'm just telling you.
Hey, you know what? I used to eat the Mario and Zelda cereal all the time when I was a kid.
So is that an admission that you've had Gabe in your mouth? Is that what I heard?
Oh.
Many times. What?
Yep.
No, what?
So anyways.
What?
No. Okay, so, and then you can have your guild. I could have my guild in Path of Exile.
Well, I mean, I would play more games like that, but consuming when you really want to get great at them. And with my
Come
channel
on,
to help it
Tony.
grow, I got to play other games because
on.
I can't start like a Diablo channel. I can't start this kind of channel because there's already a million other.
But there's going to be a big hype wave for the new release. You could play it for a couple weeks, and you could bail on me at that point.
But why not just bail on you right when it begins?
Is it open beta? Like anybody can do this?
Anybody can play the game right now. It launches officially next week, and it's still going to be free to play.
I was
So
part of the
everybody
closed
can play.
beta. Ooh.
Everybody can
Yeah.
play.
I played a little bit in the closed beta. I don't even remember my login shit.
Really? Oh well, no, well yeah, but do you remember the game? Did you like it?
Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna have a couple other YouTubers who are gonna set up their guilds and my guild versus their guild. It's gonna be kind of cool. We're gonna have subscribers sign up
There's gonna be some internet rate going on.
get some wars going, baby. It's gonna be good stuff. It's gonna be good stuff.
I
Plus,
mean,
like,
and that's-
my other problem with these type of games is I just play them for fun. People get really, really hardcore into it. They scream at you, why aren't you fucking using this? This does plus this damage to that, blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to play a game to have fun.
Nah, you don't want to play League of Legends with me.
No.
I know.
No.
I listen, I was on a few times watching you just to get it, and the comments I saw, and the fact that you were about to have a heart attack because of it.
Oh,
I was like,
dude,
maybe
the
I'm not-
community.
maybe I want to move away from this.
Nah, dude.
Community is
JJ's
so
fucking
hostile.
League of Legends face is hilarious. Like he's fucking
Yeah.
sitting there with the intensity of 1,000 suns. He's
Yeah.
just fucking just trying to get shit done, and the comments are like, "Fuck you, JJ. You're the worst." Like.
No,
This
dude,
is-
literally.
and the worst part was that me and Gabe were also in that conversation going, "You suck, JJ. We didn't
Yeah,
even know
nah.
what you were doing. We didn't know
just-
anything at all."
Yeah, like we
I
troll
had
the
these
fuck
two
out of his.
fuckers, right? They get on the stream and they're like, "Dude, I'm totally gonna help you, okay, man? Look, you need to do this, right?" And then like I start doing that or whatever. And I'm like, "All right, fine. You know, this isn't working. Yeah, because you fucking suck, dude." And I'm like,
But hey,
"I was doing what you told me to do," you know?
I still think the cowgirl is the best character.
Oh, Caitlyn.
Yeah, I kept saying
I
it
was
over and over
like,
again. I kept telling you to
cowgirl.
pick her. I'm like,
Did they make a
cow-
female Alistar skin? I was confused for a second there. Can milk those.
No, and another thing about JJ's streams, right? Like he does these League of Legends streams pretty often.
Every day.
Every time, the exact same people are in there saying how much he fucking sucks. Like, go
Yep.
watch someone else. Like,
You gotta love it when like the title is like junior high sports event and the guys are coming in, dude, Michael Jordan could kick your ass, bitch. It's like,
dude, like
Look
what
at the
are you
title.
doing? Like,
No. And that's not even the worst of it. So then, like, I make my title literally, like, I make it worst, whatever the fuck I'm playing, North America dash the lowest possible rank. Okay. So then they come in, and then it's like, hey, he's not the lowest possible rank. I want to see the lowest possible rank.
he's too good.
And then I will fucking get shit talked because it's like, holy shit, you've played 4,500 ranked games and you're this fucking terrible? You're so fucking bad, you fat fuck.
how are you not gold?
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Why
and
is your
that's all I
beard
hear.
gold and you're not gold in the game? Only your beard's gold.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Oh,
that's all I
man.
fucking get, dude.
Or
I've
if you want to think about it, those people that are telling you that, they're watching you.
Yeah,
this
true.
game.
True.
No, and you don't even do it for like a short amount of time. You're there for hours, and so are they.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
No,
it's
this-
it's
this-
one
that's-
big ring of
this is-
masochistic suffering.
No, it's the beard. When I look at that beard, I just want to watch it.
It's
all day.
weird to say,
It's
bro.
the
I don't even. If you just like take out the whole game and just put yourself in there with the beard.
Just comb the beard, JJ. Just
Yeah,
comb,
just comb
the
it. Comb it for an hour. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start the Twitch, and I'm just gonna grow a beard and just comb it every day for an hour in front of the computer screen to see how many people I
Oh
can
my
get.
god.
No,
All
dude,
right.
I kid you not, dude. Like, I fucking played that game forever, right? And so, like, you know, I started trying to play serious because fuckers were like, you know, you're not playing serious. You're never going to get better if you don't fucking play serious. So then I'm like, I start playing serious. You fucking suck at this
Happy
game.
place, JJ. Happy place.
You know, and so
Happy
then-
place, JJ.
Yeah, okay, all right. Fair enough.
All right, so commenters. Before we sign off, do you guys have any questions for us? Anything that you're dying to know?
There was a fucking they were voting on who's cuter between me and my cat. I think my cat wins that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty
but
sure.
I
that's
saw
not
some
good.
people vote for me. I don't know what's going on. I just saw Tony's wife pass by. Shit's crazy. No, but yeah.
That was his mistress, dog. Dude, God.
Dog.
His mistress.
Yeah, just like how the cat's Gabe's mistress.
Is JJ going to play LOL after the podcast?
Sadly.
Sadly.
Sadly, I'm going to have a heart attack during the middle of my gaming.
I'm going to try and shove this blunt object down my throat.
I think that's why you have so much pop music and really soft stuff playing in the background
yeah, dude.
to stop you from killing yourself after
that music,
after
man.
being.
Like whenever I'm drinking, right, and I fucking reminisce on my fucking days when I was an 18-year-old going into a fucking club. I just go into your stream, fucking jam out to the music, and fucking drink some fucking tequila or some shit. It's amazing.
I'm just saying I came in like a wrecking ball, okay?
Well, we actually have no legitimate
dude,
comments or questions.
That song's good. I like that song. It's a good song.
Dude, I wanted to like the song, but every time I see fucking Miley crying her eyes out and then dry humping a cannonball, and
Well, yeah.
the messages are just mixed here.
Don't watch the video.
Dude, her album is actually cool. Like, it's a cool album. Like,
I just don't prefer that.
Someone
That type of
stalking
music.
Nah, I
don't even
me.
care though.
the girl can sing though. Like,
Dude, she sounds like Homer Simpson's wife's sisters.
You're full of shit.
Dude, she's got that gravel old woman's voice.
I'm a wrecking ball.
Exactly. It's fucking auto-tune. That bitch can't sing for
Dude,
shit.
that's not auto-tune. You're retarded.
There's zero autotune on those songs.
There is zero auto-tune.
No, it's there, man. It's there. I'm telling you.
Nah,
Stick to my death metal and oldies.
Now, hold on.
That's an odd mix.
Number one, Pyro, has this whole, like, Kelly Clarkson thing going on and stuff. So
She's
I
hot,
You know
dude.
what?
She's
I will
hot.
say, I will say this. She actually has a couple of good songs. That might be because my wife listened to it so fucking much that it just got stuck in my head.
No, the wife of the mistress.
See, Anthony's probably
both of
not
them sound
happy.
like-
He's probably, see, if, like, this would be Anthony playing that, all you hear in the background is,
No.
that's all you would fucking hear.
When I play
Dude.
video games, I listen
Tony-
to The Doors or Pink Floyd.
Tony's music. Like, okay, the Doors are cool. Pink Floyd, whatever.
Whoa,
But
all right,
the
let's not
music.
tread over there. Let's not.
The
let's not go
music
that direction.
the music that fucking Tony links me puts me in a suicidal mode. It really does.
I love it. I
Look,
like it. I love
Dude,
finding
it
the most evilest stuff.
sounds like when my cats sound like when they're fucking. Like it does.
I get the most evilest stuff I can find and just link it to game because I know he hates it so much.
No,
I love.
I'm like a mellow dude. Like I think Miley Cyrus is aggressive.
Hey, you know
like,
what? Hey.
Like,
You think Miley Cyrus is aggressive?
like
Hey, you know
that's
what?
aggressive music to me.
Oh, God.
You know what? Then listen to Ghost. Listen to Ghost.
I
It's like
refuse.
it's like Blue Oyster Cult or The Doors.
Blue
Yeah,
Oyster
and
Cult
they-
will
and they-
make you kill yourself. Those
and
people
they
are
worship
fucking
Satan.
depressed.
That's about.
Nah, dude,
You need to
the-
go
the
listen to
the
some
shit you
Children
show
of
me.
Bodom, bro. Children of Bodom right there.
I mean, I like the guy as a guitar player, but I never really got into their music. But I think
Have
he's a
you
cool
ever
guy.
seen him play live? It is terrible. Oh,
Yeah,
God, it's
I
awful.
mean, I'm talking about his album stuff. Yeah, live, he isn't that great. He's a
He's
bit
a fucking moron. I mean, oh my God.
He's a very sloppy player.
Make your own music podcast, folks. Make
Yeah,
your own
no,
music
I love it
podcast.
too, because like he's doing like the Wacken, which is like the biggest fucking like European circuit. It's like the Super Bowl of heavy metal music, and he's just like horribly butchering like their premier song. And at the end, he's like, "Oh my God, fuck Wacken, I like fucked it up, man. I love you guys." Oh, and then like falls off the stage.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my.
Clearly, he was drunk.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was fucking hospitalized twice for being.
I like I said though, I'm not really that big into Bodum.
No.
Anyways.
All right, guys.
Really,
it is.
any legitimate questions from the chat would be great.
We haven't had any in 5 minutes. It's not happening, Gabe.
Okay. Okay.
All right, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the podcast for this week. We tried to keep it mainly on topic. We did get a little derailed a few times by League of Legends, internet rape.
We just call it Random Shit Podcast.
There you go. True. We will be trying to do this once a week. We will have me, Gabe, and Tony every time, and JJ may join us and a few other people from time to time. If you guys have any topics you would like us to discuss for next week, leave them in the comment section down below. If you liked it, make sure you slap that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to any of our YouTube channels. Thanks once again for coming out, guys. We do appreciate it. You guys have a great weekend, and we will see you guys next week.